And welcome to Raw Babes 101. We are your hosts, Miss KK and
TT.
Sometimes, you know what? Last time I said to Tiffany, I was like,
I don't want to
do this anymore like that. And Tiffany's like, then don't. And then I was like, okay. And sometimes we'll do it and sometimes we won't.
And then you were like, and then I was like.
And then we were both like, let's look at Tiffany's hair for a second.
Wow.
Smoke show, firecracker, vagina sauce.
I feel like the video and pictures do not justify what it really looks like. Like, my girlfriend did my hair and we spent like 6 hours like doing like depth work and like it's just very complicated. And
roots. She did foils. She did
like,
blending. She did correcting. Good job.
She nailed it.
Are you not naming a name? Or?
Yes, Annie.
Annie, good job.
Annie
we love it.
I love you, Annie.
Yeah, we love it.
Thank you.
Always so excited when Tiffany gets her hair done because.
And if you're interested and you want Annie's contact info, just message me directly and I'm happy to give it to you.
Yes, you can message.
She is taking clients.
Yeah, and you can even message us on Raw Babes if you don't know us, our personal stuff, because we're going to help you get your hair done. Get your hair did.
Raise your vibration.
What else? What's going on?
Well, what else do we got going on? We got a circle coming up this month, so we're really excited about that. This is our transformation circle. So this is the one that we have. It's jam-packed with all different modalities and getting you connected with self and then therefore spirit.
100%. We are the rainbow bridge to bridge the gap from here on Earth School to the spirit planes and to our connection to our loved ones. Because guess what? They're right here. They're not anywhere. We're all together.
I know. But it's cool because when you get to that place where like you're a little bit more tapped in and surrendered and stuff, it's really cool what comes through, and it doesn't look like anything, but the feeling.
Oh, surprise.
Hold on.
We didn't have it on airplane mode.
Oh, boo.
But you guys on YouTube right now aren't missing a fucking second.
We're back. Okay.
We had a little non-airplane mode moment, but if you're watching us on YouTube from Yugoslavia. I'm sweating. I'm activated already. It's actually, I'm like, oh, the fire's on. The sun is out. We don't need the fireplace on.
And every time we're just like, we get deep connected when we record because we talk about like deep shit. Like, yeah. So sometimes it's like we're talking in a mic, we're looking in a screen, and nobody's quite there listening yet, but you will be eventually.
Because it's like being manifested into the future, which is right now in the present.
So we're like,
the past and the present and right now are all existing at once. Mind fuck. Okay, back to our circle for a second.
Yeah.
May 24th is the date. Save the date. It's on a Tuesday. Please head over to our link tree.
Yeah, on our Instagram. Yeah. It's the only place we really have our link tree, which is, not a bad thing because Instagram's growing like crazy. And if you don't have an Instagram account, I am sorry.
But yeah, we are on Facebook too.
Yeah, but our links aren't really on there. You know what? If you want general information and you're not on Linktree or Facebook, just message us and send us your email so we can give you our monthly newsletters, basically.
And guess
what we're up to.
Our email is really difficult. You're going to need a pen and paper for this one. rawbabes@gmail.com. Oh, rawbabes101. Whoa. Let me pull that back. rawbabes101@gmail.com. Anyhow, we also are. You can find us on Eventbrite. You would just search Make-A-Rich Event.
That's true.
Tricking. Okay. Whole lot's happening for the month of May. Happy birthday to all you Tauruses out there.
That's
you
my
Earth
husband
energy.
And my son.
Happy birthday, Dave and Cohen.
Yeah.
When's Cohen's birthday?
The 19th.
Okay, so I'm wondering if he's on the cusp or if he's made it or not.
I actually don't know the cusp dates.
You know what? This is
I know my birthday is. My birthday's on a cusp. Like,
okay.
I thought it was Capricorn for a minute. for like a second.
Definitely not.
I'm definitely not.
You're definitely not. You're definely fire.
I'm full on Sagittarius.
But you're also Scorpio moon and Libra rising.
Those tendencies definitely are there. But I am full Sagittarian.
And
100%.
Tiffany and I both have the same moon and rising, which is obviously.
That's why we're so connected.
Exactly.
So cool.
And lifetimes and mermaids and fairies and
all the things.
All the things. So back to it. This month is a heavy month. Mental health, feelings, emotions, past, all these things are coming up. Why is that? Because we are going into retrograde. Mercury retrograde is basically ruled by Gemini and Virgo. And it is an illusion that Mercury is going backwards. It's actually not going backwards, but it's due to other things that makes things feel like it's going backwards. So we are going to touch base on do's and don'ts and all these other magical things when you head over to our subscription for May, and the dates and when it starts, when it ends, what to expect, the do's, the don'ts. But we also have Eclipse season 2, which we can talk more about later.
You could probably resonate a little bit with the Mercury grade because
hold on. Hold on. Mercury. No, what was it? Fuck, Mercury grade. Yeah, perfect. Let's make up our new words because we have our own language.
Yes.
Alien.
Someone please write that for us.
Yeah.
Putting it out there. I will pay you for every subscription for that one. But if you were to resonate with it, is if you're noticing what's happening around you or maybe within your own self, that there's a little bit of convolution, series of events that may be happening, old things that are coming up
from the
past, or things that you just need to bring a little bit more attention to. Like I've had a recent scenario in my life. I'm not getting into detail about it, but no, because it is like it's dealing with other people's shit. Mm-hmm. And so if you're doing all the things and all the work, you're going to see those who are not connected or grounded or using the tools going, like fucking losing it. Mm-hmm. And it's really important. This is actually a segue into our paid episode, which is going to be happening after this, is making sure that you're not taking on other people's energy. Because if they're not aligned with what you got going on, they literally have nothing to do with your outcome, only if you buy into their shit. So let it go. Mm-hmm. Let them go through the ebbs and flows, and you just cut the cord. Make sure you do that every night. Every night you go to bed, just like, I let go of anything that does not serve me that is not mine.
Return to sender.
To return to sender.
Just attach. Woo!
And so
that's dope.
That's Mercury retrograde, but I did it again.
It's perfect. It's perfect because that's going to be who even made Mercury retrograde up as a word? We can make it up whatever we want. Mercury. Oh my God. Another thing I wanted to share is,
excuse me.
I want to say this because it happens to all of us, to the best of us. And a lot of the times we can be thinking about things, past events, people, places, things, whatever's coming up. And you're just reiterating it over and over in your brain. And it's just taking mental space in your brain. And something that somebody always shared with me, they're like, why are you letting other people live in your brain rent free? Why? Don't do it.
This is valuable living space here. Yes. Real estate.
It's
valuable real estate, guys.
And they're holding so much space in your brain rent free. And what are they doing in there? Get them out. Think of something better that's actually going to bring value to your life instead of something you can't control or a past event. And with Mercury retrograde, it's an opportunity at times where past things, tests from the universe, X's, situations are going to come back to the forefront to say, well, what are you going to do with it? And it's a time to clear the karma, clear the past, and not buy into it. So,
and how do we do that?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what I wanted to say is, look at it as a test, as how have you evolved to deal with these situations and the boundaries you have in place. If it's an ex, if it's maybe a boss, or you're trying to like move forward in life, or like eating patterns, and you're like, I want to, work out and do all these things, and all these tests are thrown at you. this is your opportunity to say, I ain't buying into that fucking old program.
Reflect on that shit.
100%.
Reflection all the way. That's when we say using our discernment. But if you're bought into like the bullshit and the surface shit that you think matters, you will never see the signs and synchronicities, and you'll never be balanced enough. So this is a very, again, this goes into something on my lip.
Your finger. Hold on, let me see.
There.
Got it.
It was a fluff.
It was an angel fart.
Yeah. It's so cool because I just can't wait to get into depth about this topic.
I know.
This is our fucking jam. So I pulled a few cards from my deck called the Muse Tarot. It is a tarot deck, but you can use it as a bit of an oracle also. And so I called in some, like, what is it that we're going to talk about today? I pulled one card and I'm like, that's kind of my shit. So I'm like,
fine.
I don't think I was specific enough, but I did have intentions, but I just didn't really focus on them. So I was like, you know what, let's pull another card for the collective and see, what it is that we're going to talk about. Well, two fell out, and they actually had everything to do with the first card.
Yes.
And I had to actually trust in this because a lot of what the first card was holding for me was a lesson that I had to go through, and I had to use the things that I learned in previous situations that got me ready for this one.
100%.
So that is all. What's this topic that we're going to be leading into?
It's meaningful relationships, but also all the other things, because you know how we roll. We just roll.
It is
effortless.
Exactly. But like having a meaningful relationship with someone is more than just operating off of that first honeymoon stage, which is so easily to get bought into because it feels fucking good. When you're connected with someone, that's like almost as closest to an orgasm.
It's insane.
It really is. And you're always trying to relive that and forgetting the red flags. So that is something that we're going to be talking about, which I'm really excited about.
That's perfect, because the denial piece is when you hold on to that past event or moment, you're in denial of what's really showing up in today.
We all do it. We all do it. We all get romanticized in these situations and we get lost. But I mean, it doesn't mean that you still can't show up and operate with light and love. And like, you don't have to show up like with this huge guard up, you know? Like,
open up your damn heart.
Yeah,
we're here to freaking love. So
how do you find the balance between the two?
We need to stop now because we're starting to get on a roll.
Can you actually, before we leave, can you please just describe a little bit, because you're better at describing this part of it, because you're the one that discovered all this stuff. So we just recently turned our podcast into a monthly subscription. It's not a YouTube subscription. It's not like that, but it's $4.99 a month that comes off your card automatically, or however you're going to do it. And you're getting exclusive episodes.
Okay. So what TT is talking about is when you sign up, as you know, what you're watching us on right now is YouTube. So every second week,
this is YouTube?
Our podcast. I'm talking about our TV here.
Okay.
So our microphone right now. So
I'm confused.
Our video that you're watching us on right now is YouTube, and our audio right now is on all the platforms, because this is our free our free episode. Thank you.
Because you're still gonna get
content from us.
Yes.
You're still gonna get video from us.
Yes.
But if you want to tap into the VIP and all the fun goods, we have exclusive videos now. So the cool thing is, when you sign up, you're going to sign up through Spotify or Anchor, and then every second week, you will be the only person that is going to have access to certain episodes and also the video. So the video is going to be exclusive to Spotify only, and it's a really cool concept because they didn't offer this before. So you can listen to us or watch us on Spotify now by being a subscriber. Yay!
It's so cool that Spotify's doing video now.
I know.
They literally are leveling up.
Yeah, they answered our call, because I'm not kidding. I had this dilemma.
This is why this has all transpired, because when I was researching on how to do podcasts, I I made it super difficult. And I saw Anchor. And you guys, if you're inspired to do a podcast, just download Anchor.
Yes.
And I was like, no, this is too good to be true. So I dismissed it. And it was like, the more research I was doing and like what really involved creating a podcast before was definitely not as mainstream because it was hard. Like it was
different.
There was a lot more steps involved, and it was like technical information that I just like does not just transcribe in my brain properly. And I was like, oh my God, this is so hard. But when Anchor came around, and now they've made everything so easy, but they've partnered up with Spotify, which is like fucking dope. Because now everything is connected. Like
even all their platforms too. Like
Spotify's a huge platform.
It's a huge platform. And even like Apple Podcast, and we're on 6 other platforms as well. The cool thing is Spotify has this exclusive video, because for me anyhow, I enjoy listening to audio, and I also enjoy watching people. I want to see their expressions and what they're wearing, and I just find I'm a lot more intrigued by seeing a visual. I really like that. It keeps me captivated.
More, and I think for our listeners, they feel like they know us more now, because then it's like putting a face to the voice. Like it's like radio. Like that's what I don't like about the radio is like you hear these voices, but you don't really know what they look like unless if you go out of your way and you look.
Yes.
It's like,
and it's like, you know, when Tiffany and I, a few episodes back, we had that laughing attack where we lost our marbles. If you listen to that, sure, you're still going to get a good laugh. But when you actually have the energy behind it and watching us, it's just like,
you can't help but laugh.
Shit. When we cry, you cry. When we're laughing, you're laughing. So we're going to head over to our subscription episode that will be aired next week.
Yes.
So you guys all have a magical day. Thank you for tuning in. All your love. And head over and just subscribe.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to do our card pull in there too. So FYI.
We've got lots of... Oh, I didn't share that. But it's part of the surprise. We got to leave some of these little juicy tips for later.
All the things.
Okay. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.